Hey everybody, welcome back to the Working Man's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. Guys, wanted to do a review today. It was the first day on the new job. Great day, guys, great day. Good people I'm working with there, and it's pretty cool to be doing residential plumbing work in here in my home county. So it was a good day, guys. Feel like celebrating a little bit. Feel like having just a little bit of whiskey today. Won't overdo it because it is the beginning of the week, and you know, just want to feel good again tomorrow. So let's talk about this one here, Clan MacGregor. This is actually for subscriber. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. I think it's Ong Gia. It's Onggia. So if I'm saying your name wrong, please feel free to correct me. This subscriber asked me to review Clan MacGregor. And I've seen Clan MacGregor. I've never had Clan MacGregor. But this subscriber, Ong Gia, said that they drink Clan MacGregor over Johnny Walker Red. So, went out looking for Clan MacGregor. I always keep an eye open for whiskeys, guys. I can't always find certain whiskeys. Can't always afford certain whiskeys. But I do my best. So, was at the store on the way home today and saw this bottle of Clan MacGregor. I've been seeing a lot of the big bottles of it, which run right about 15 or 16 bucks. But I hear that the 750 milliliter bottles of it are somewhere in the neighborhood of 12, 13 bucks around here. But very hard to find them in that size bottle. So it's either the big boy or this guy right here. And I decided to try it out first for this bottle, $7. Not too bad. And the review was going to be just Clan MacGregor. But because Ong Gia said that he or she, I'm not sure, I'm assuming it's a guy, but just an assumption. But he said he drinks Clan MacGregor over Johnny Walker Red. He prefers it over Johnny Walker Red. Plus, if we're talking about the 750 milliliter bottles, Clan MacGregor's right around, as I said, around here, about 12 or 13 bucks. Johnny Walker Red, somewhere about 20 to 25 bucks around here. So, obviously, if Clan MacGregor is comparable, it's probably the better deal. That said, I wanted to see for myself which one I preferred. And so, got this little tiny bottle of Johnny Walker Red right here. And want to try them both out today, guys. Two blended Scotch whiskeys, and it feels like a good day for some Scotch, guys. It's really stormy outside. We're getting somewhere, they say, between 4 and 6 inches of rain over the next couple of days. It's cold out there. I think we're probably going to be getting some snow in the hills. We have been lately, which is kind of rare in Northern California. But, it's a cold, stormy day, and to me, that's a great day to drink some Scotch. So, I want to pour the Clan MacGregor in this one, just a little bit. And that's why I'm wearing the jacket, guys. It is freezing, even in the house. And I feel like if I turn that heater back on again, it runs every night. If I turn it back on right now, I'm probably going to be looking at about a $300 or $400 bill for it. So trying to limit that a little bit. Yeah, it's probably good. I was going to do a little bit more, but no, we'll go with what we have here. So we'll start off with the Clan MacGregor here, and I'll read the back of the label. It is 40% ABV. I believe they're both 40% ABV, 80 proof. Not going to go into the history too much today, guys. You know, Johnny Walker's been around a long time. Have that signature kind of, you know, off-centered label there. You know, it's to catch people's eye. They've been around since, I believe, 1909. It says established 1820, but commercially, I believe they've been around since 1909. And Clan MacGregor says, Clan MacGregor blended Scotch whiskey combines the qualities of exceptional taste and fine flavor, which are derived from the expert blending of specialty selected Scotch whiskies of the finest quality. It is an achievement of perfection. Distilled by skilled craftsmen, aged for 36 months, so 3 years, and blended by experts whose many years of experience in their art create a character of smoothness and taste that is unmatched. Okay, so it's, of course, from Scotland, distilled, aged, and blended in Scotland, but it says imported and bottled by Alexander MacGregor and Company, Edison, New Jersey. So, again, I have not had this before. I've seen it, and guys, we don't discriminate whiskeys on this channel. We do not. There are diamonds in the rough out there. There are whiskeys some that aren't as good as others. I know I've heard a lot of shaming for both of these whiskeys in the past. I've had Johnny Walker Red. I enjoy it. Clan MacGregor I have not had, as I said, but, you know, I've heard a lot of people out there do enjoy it. So if something, you know, no matter what it is, you know, if you guys want me to review a whiskey that's a reasonable price, it's going to have a spot on this channel. So that said, let's drink some whiskey, guys. So I mixed them up as far as the bottles here, but this is the Clan MacGregor. This is the Johnny Walker Red. So Clan MacGregor, very, very light in color. Man, it is very light in color. I don't even know what I'd call that. It's kind of it almost looks like a light beer, to be honest with you, without carbonation. But it's pretty light. Give it a nose. Okay, on the nose, nothing offensive, guys. Nothing offensive. It's got a very light nose. Maybe I might be getting some dried fruit in there. Raisins, maybe. Good maltiness. A lot of light flavors. You know, nothing that jumps out too much, good or bad. It smells like a nice, easy, you know, I haven't tasted this yet, but it smells like it's going to be pretty easy on the palate. So let's give it a taste. I don't know. But as I said, the Clan MacGregor is 3 years old. I'm not sure what the age statement is on Johnny Walker Red. I should know that. But I'm assuming these are both pretty, you know, fairly young whiskeys. You know, a blend of some pretty young whiskeys. So anyway, I mean, that sip that I just took was good. I want to have one more just to, you know, just to see in total what we have here. And I'm squinting. Might look like I'm making faces. I'm not. I'm just trying to think of what I'm getting here. You know, a lot of light flavors, dried fruit, Maybe a little bit, well, some maltiness, maybe a little bit, uh, just a little bit of an oakiness to it. Um, Almost like a grassy note to it. Uh, one of those kind of more earthy notes. But yeah, like a grassiness is what I think I'm getting here. So decent whiskey, guys. Take a sip of water and try out Johnny Walker Red here. All right. So Johnny Walker Red on the nose, very distinct nose for Johnny Walker Red. It also has some fruit notes to it. As I said, Clan MacGregor, more dried fruit, raisins, dates, that kind of thing. This Johnny Walker Red, more light fruits, but apples, pears type note here. A bit more maltiness than I'm getting on the Clan MacGregor. And it also does not have an offensive nose. Both of these, on the nose anyway, are pleasant. Nothing that stands out too much, nothing fancy, but pleasant. So let's take a sip here of Johnny Walker Red. Johnny Walker Red, more smokiness. It's got some smokiness, almost it sounds weird, I know, but I'm trying to think of what that is. The medical oh shoot, I'm trying to think of the name of it, but it's almost got that it's a medical product type note to it on the palate. And I enjoy it. I really do. It's a note that I get in, even Lefroy. I get, that with that along with that smoky, peaty note. And this does have a little bit of a peat to it. Johnny Walker Red. These two whiskeys here. It's funny. Again, Ong Gia, if I'm saying your name right, hope I am. Said that he prefers Clan MacGregor to Johnny Walker Red here. But it's funny, they are very, very different whiskeys. Both blended Scotch, but I would imagine that they use a lot of different, each one has completely different, Scotch whiskeys that are going into, making their blend. Very, very good, guys. Both of these I would drink no problem. I could drink no problem. I'm going to go in for another taste of each one, give it a rating, and determine, I guess, whether I'd go with Clan MacGregor or Johnny Walker Red. All right. Clan MacGregor. Much lighter on the palate than Johnny Walker Red. Not to say that it doesn't taste as good, but it's got less kind of in-your-face notes. That bit of smokiness from the Johnny Walker Red is kind of one of its signature tasting notes, and I really, really enjoy that. But Clan MacGregor, very pleasant Not much to it. It's funny. I've heard people and read about people who said that Clan MacGregor was, you know, bitter and gasoline like and all this stuff, and no. Um, it's actually it's a pleasant surprise because I wasn't sure what to expect, good or bad. And it's pleasant. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Um, I mean, this bottle cost me $7 here. I don't know if I'd get the big bottle, the big bottle. But I mean, even that's only 15, $16. Uh, for the $7 that this one cost, yeah, I'd get it again. Um, Definitely get it again. And it might actually be on rotation with Red Label here. When I want a blended Scotch in my cabinet, but they're both very different. It's like, trying to think about what to compare it to, but it's like it'd be like having, say, George Dickel number 12, or Wild Turkey 101. It's like, I don't know. They're both, I mean, one's a Tennessee whiskey, one's a bourbon, Kentucky bourbon. But I mean, they're both. I don't see any problem with having, whatever you feel like, guys. I mean, it just depends on how I'm feeling, what I want in my cabinet, But the Clan MacGregor is definitely, especially for just about half the price of Johnny Walker Red for the 750 milliliter bottles, definitely a good alternative. If that's the way you want to go, good alternative. I'm going to take the last sip here, give it a score. Okay. Nothing bad about that whiskey. It's a very, I mean, it's not fancy by any means. It's a very simple, pleasant blended Scotch whiskey. So I would have no problem giving this an 80, 80 out of 100. I think that's a fair score. For the price, to be honest with you, I might kick it up another point or two. I'll go with an 81 out of 100 for the Clan MacGregor here. Just my opinion, but good whiskey. All right, let's try out the Johnny Walker here. Again, totally different whiskey, blended Scotch, but just a totally different, just a totally different feel than the Clan MacGregor. It's got more of that little bit of peat. It's got more maltiness to it, and I really enjoy Johnny Walker Red. For the price, they're right there. Johnny Walker Red. I'm probably going to be a little bit biased here. Johnny Walker Red, Johnny Walker Black. I really enjoy. I've enjoyed for a long time, and I'm going to give Johnny Walker here an 83 out of 100 for what it is. And that's not to say that I wouldn't, as I said before, I would buy Clan MacGregor again. I would have no problem, interchanging these two or whatever. Going to, if I want something a little bit lighter, probably go with Clan MacGregor. If I want blended Scotch that had a little, of a few more flavors behind it, a little bit more maltiness, a little bit more smoke, I'd probably go with the Johnny Walker. And I'm going to give it an 83 out of 100. So, guys, they're both worth trying out. Don't let people shame you. You know what's good, what's bad. We all have our palates, and that's fine. That's the beauty of whiskey, guys. There's lots of it. There's different kinds, and it's all good to somebody. So that's it for this one, guys. Probably going to be doing um, a revisitation of a bourbon next time. One of my favorites that some people like it, some people don't. But it's very good stuff, a very good deal, and for what it is, I think I mentioned it before. It's gonna either go way up in price, or um, it's gonna be less and less available before too long. So we'll check that one out. Got a few others that I have lined up as well. Another couple of blended Scotch whiskeys. And look forward to getting those on here soon, guys. And I hope you're all doing well. And that's it for now. Have a great week, and I'll get back on here soon. Till next time, cheers.